This is the second in a series of little tips and tricks to help you on your way, and it's called flooding. Now, the best time to use this, and it works so beautifully, is when you get stuck in that incessant loop of thinking. Now, unfortunately, because the mind is geared towards the negative, when we get stuck in these loops, unfortunately, it is not always wholesome and positive and productive. The thinking that we get into isn't telling us how amazing we are. It's probably telling us the opposite. So the way flooding works is to simply flood out that negative thought. And because your mind can only hold one thought at a time, by flooding it out with anything else is going to cause you to let go of that negative thinking. So if we're going to flood it out, we might as well flood it out with something positive. So this is how it works. I'm in this loop, I'm thinking, and one negative thought leads to another. I'm simply going to come up and come out with a barrage of statements out loud or in my head. Out loud is better, but it depends, on the time and place. So this is how it works. And I'm not going to think, I'm not going to come up for air. I am going to just fire these statements off completely as quickly as I can. So I'm in this loop and I'm simply going to say, all right, I'm confident, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm true, I'm fit, I'm healthy, I'm kind, I'm thoughtful, I'm generous, I am, I've got a new pair of shoes, I had great fun with my friends the other day, and so what actually happens is now I'm actually starting to run out of things to say. So I now have to think of things. So now I'm going to think some more. I've got 2 nice dogs. I'm a good mother. I've got a lovely husband. Now I'm actually having to start to think of the positive things to fill the gap because I mustn't stop. So it works so nicely. So now what's happened is we've gone from that negative stuckness to a whole different state of being, and we've actually had to think of other things that are good in our lives. We've had to come up with stuff. So now we've got even more things, and you see how that's changed your headspace just like that. Now another little bonus is, I don't know, but I have a lot of my clients, and myself included, who say they wake up in the night and then it starts, and then all of this negative thinking starts. So when you wake up in the night, and it's a beautiful time to do it, because when you're in that half awake, half asleep state, your subconscious is wide open to suggestion. So instead of allowing yourself to go down that negative rabbit hole, you hit it with all of these positive statements, and those statements are now going directly into your subconscious. So try it out. Let me know how you go.